there was murders, there was shootings, there was, many things that happened.
In the shadowy alleys of Boston's Chinatown during the 1990s, where whispers of loyalty and betrayal echoed through the streets, a most unlikely figure emerged, a white teenager from Dorchester named John Willis. Orphaned at 14, Willis's journey from a homeless youth to the right-hand man of a powerful Chinese mafia boss is a tale that defies belief. Known in Cantonese as Bak Goi John or White Devil John, Willis's story is one of survival, assimilation, and the intoxicating allure of power.
Bak Goi means white ghost.
But those on the receiving end of the fist of John Willis call him the White Devil. To be the first white guy ever to rise to the top of an Asian crime syndicate.
John Willis's early life was marred by tragedy. After losing his mother and older brother, and with his father absent, Willis found himself alone on the streets of Boston. At age 16, he worked as a bouncer in a Kenmore Square bar, where a chance encounter with a young Chinese gangster altered his life's trajectory. After assisting the gangster in a fight, Willis was given a contact card, a lifeline that would soon pull him into the depths of organized crime. Caught in a snowstorm, hungry and with nowhere to turn, Willis called the number. A car arrived, and he was taken to a house filled with Chinese gang members. That night, he was embraced by the Pingyong gang, marking the beginning of his transformation from an outsider to a trusted member of the Chinese underworld.
And their daughter, Willis looks like the doting dad of a picture-perfect family. But it was his other family, the Chinese Mafia, where he ruled with an iron fist.
There was murders, there was shootings, there was, many things.
As far as walking through Chinatown as the only white guy, bigger, stronger, taller than most of the people he was hanging out with. So he got himself a job as a bouncer at a bar.
One night, a Chinese mob boss got roughed up. Not knowing who he was, Willis came to his aid.
And then, after that, he gave me a number to call him if I ever needed anything.
Willis's physical prowess and willingness to adapt endeared him to his new associates. Immersing himself in Chinese culture, he learned Cantonese and Taiwanese, eventually becoming fluent in Vietnamese as well. His linguistic skills and cultural assimilation were unprecedented, allowing him to navigate the intricacies of the gang's operations seamlessly, and he was sent to New York to further his criminal education. Willis served as a bodyguard and bagman, honing the skills of art of organized crime. Upon returning to Boston, he became the chief bodyguard to Ba Ming, a mid-level gangster who, after a violent turf war, rose to become the nation's top Asian crime boss. As Ba Ming's right-hand man, Willis's status within the Pingyong gang soared.
From that day on, I was pretty much hanging out with these guys, and they took me in, and I learned Chinese.
So now John is the bodyguard, the enforcer for the top guy in the gang, and so with that, John received that level of respect and stood that high. And the guy that was in there, kind of mocked him because this big white kid, who does he think he is, coming in here to take my money? And John understood what he was saying in Chinese and then spoke back to him in Chinese after pretty much destroying the gambling house. I think that earned him respect within the community.
Despite his deep integration into the Chinese Mafia, Willis's ambitions led him to establish his own criminal enterprise. He masterminded a vast oxycodone trafficking and money laundering operation that spanned from Florida to Massachusetts. The organization distributed hundreds of thousands of pills, generating over $4 million in proceeds. Willis's lavish lifestyle, marked by luxury vehicles, multiple properties, and a 38-foot speedboat, caught the attention of federal authorities. A multi-year investigation by the FBI's Organized Crime Task Force culminated in simultaneous raids on his properties in Boston and Florida. The operation uncovered extensive evidence of illegal gambling, prostitution, extortion, and drug trafficking.
They did not sell drugs in Chinatown. So by the time John had been to jail a couple of times for assault and various things like that, then that's where he made his drug connections, was in jail.
I never want to see people get hurt over, because of an addiction. I was looking at the money side of things,
Willis bought the Oxy for $9 a pill and sold it on the street for $15, a 60% return.
I just thought maybe he was just one of those, weirdo rich kids or something. He was like, well, it's really not your business. He goes, but basically I'm a supply and demand person. And I go, okay.
Shortly after that, the FBI conducted simultaneous raids at his homes in Boston and Florida. He was arrested and charged with multiple counts, including conspiracy to distribute oxycodone and money.
In 2013, Willis pleaded guilty to conspiracy to distribute oxycodone and money laundering conspiracy. He was sentenced to 20 years in federal prison and ordered to forfeit $2 million. The case was notable not only for the scale of the criminal enterprise, but also for Willis's unique position as a white man who had risen to prominence within the Chinese Mafia, a feat previously unseen by law enforcement.
Almost never touched the pills himself. He hired other people to do that. He was selling thousands of pills.
John Willis's story is a stark reminder of the complexities of identity, loyalty, and ambition. From a vulnerable teenager seeking belonging to a powerful figure in the criminal underworld, his life encapsulates the seductive nature of power and the perilous path it often entails. After he serves his sentence, Willis's tale continues to captivate, a testament to the extraordinary and often unpredictable narratives that lie beneath the surface of organized crime. If you found this story compelling, please like, share, and subscribe if you like these videos on deep dives into the histories of the criminal underworld. It's your boy Misguided. Till the next one, I'm out.